Before this one begins, I did just want to jump on here and wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you all so much for joining me on another year of adventure. Every watch, like, comment, subscribe means so much more to me than you will ever know. I hope that you guys get to spend some time with your loved ones throughout this period, but if you do find yourself alone, I hope that you find some comfort and some company traveling with me in my videos. I have just arrived back in Melbourne. The dogs are going crazy. I'm spending some time with my friends and family, and then my travels will commence in the new year. So thank you very much again, guys. Now let's start this one. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So we are in the Air Peninsula in South Australia. Now, if you've been watching the last few episodes, we have already done a few adventures in this region, but it is so beautiful here that I just wanted to make one big episode really highlighting this region. So sit back, relax, and let me be your tour guide on the Air Peninsula. With 3,000 kilometers of coastline, this region has extremely diverse landscape, vast farmlands, unique wildlife, and abundant seafood. It really is a special spot to check out and is by far my favorite in South Australia. This weather makes me so happy. It's going to be 35 degrees today. The flies are also out and about and in full force. But basically, we're driving down the east coast heading towards a place called Port Gibbon. And on the side of the road, there's all these campgrounds right next to the beach, and it's a really, really beautiful spot. So I'll get the drone up here and I'll give you guys a look from up top. I haven't seen any tire prints on the sand dunes. It does look very, very soft, so I just thought we'd jump out and we'll go for a walk instead. And now to continue down the east coast, there's plenty of little coastal towns to check out, including this one here at Tumbi Bay. Sometimes you can be lucky enough to see stingrays off the jetty as well, but regardless, it was really nice to stretch out the legs before driving further down south and heading towards Port Lincoln National Park. I did just pull up at a tackle shop. I got some hooks, some sinkers, some squid and some prawns because I'd love to go fishing. Specifically, I really want to catch some whiting. So I haven't done much fishing down south at all. So one, I want to tick off that species. Two, they taste really yum. And three, there's nothing better than when you pull up to camp and you can actually catch your own dinner and then cook it up. So no pressure, but hopefully I get a fish in this episode as well. at the color of this water. It's just absolutely magical. We will do a bit more sightseeing stuff tomorrow, but for now we're just going to check out a few different locations on the way to camp. I'm making my way towards a place called Fisherman Point, and there's a campground there because I feel like if we're going to catch a fish, it's going to be at a place that has that name. Made it to camp, but I'm not going to set up just yet. I want to get going, so I'm going to pack a bag. The next few hours will probably be the best time for fishing, so I'll get everything ready and I'll see you guys over on the beach. I found some shade, so I'll get the rod ready. But what a beautiful spot. It's going to be a very nice few hours fishing regardless. So basically, line on to this leader. Now I've got one hook here with some squid bait. Then we go further down, more squid bait, and then a sinker on the bottom. So it should sit in the water, if I can get it all in the frame, like that. I've had a few bites. I've had to change the bait quite a fair few times. I'm thinking we'll go for another walk. I reckon around the other side of these rocks there should be a beach. It's going to be such a nice sunset tonight. There is not a cloud in the sky. There is a lot of weeds over this side, so I do want to stay over here, but I think I'll change the bait. We'll go from squid to prawn. No way! Oh, what even is that? Okay, well, it's a fish. It's a good start. Oh, I got so excited because I saw the silver. What even are you, bud? Am I on? I think I'm on, guys. Oh, it's another one of these. Is it? A toadfish? Oh well, no dinner for me tonight. Kidding, I actually am starving. I just wanted to stay as long as I can. The moon looks really cool tonight too, and the rest of that sunset looks absolutely beautiful. I'm actually not too sure what those two species of fish were. I'm stoked to actually call it some fish, but yeah, not exactly what I wanted. I'm assuming the second one might be a toadfish, but I could be completely wrong. So if you know, comment below. It actually did just get quite chilly when the sun went down, which is quite crazy because tomorrow's meant to be up near 40 degrees. So I'm not really sure how that works, but let's go back to camp because my stomach is very angry at me right now. It is so quiet. It's like I don't even want to speak. I do think that I actually gave myself a bad omen because I may have actually bought fish for dinner. Salmon to be precise, but maybe that's why we didn't get any whiting. At the bottom, we've got some garlic rice that I made, avocado, and that crispy salmon. Time for me to go to bed, but stick around because we're going to be exploring this beautiful national park tomorrow. There's some really nice locations to see. There's so many flies. Morning guys, it is already absolutely boiling. That sun has so much kick, it's going to be an absolute scorcher. One thing about this area that I haven't had for quite a while is there's march flies here, or horse flies, the big flies that bite, and I'm genuinely wondering what the purpose is. I understand mozzies, they're getting something from it, but why do march flies bite? Because they are so bloody annoying. Guys, dolphins! Wait for it. Oh my gosh! No way! Oh, that's amazing! Oh my gosh, guys! Woo. I think that's the same one that I caught yesterday. I wasn't sure what it was. Getting back in. Another one of these. Back at camp and ready to explore into this national park. I did end up going around the other side to where we finished fishing last night because a boat pulled up. So we were close to on the money. The whole area, even where I was fishing on the other side on the rocks, it's all a sandy bottom and then seaweed. So I feel like I had the right terrain. But give me any pointers or any of your tips or advice for whiting fishing. That would be greatly appreciated. But let's jump in and we'll start the day. Have a look at the color of this water. What a beautiful beach. I reckon we'll perch up here for a little while and soak in some rays. We are now heading towards a place called McLaren Point. There is a few campgrounds up there too, so we'll either stay in there or we'll pop back out. It's only about 4 kilometers and the sign just said 4-wheel-drive only. I can't see it being anything too sketchy, maybe just some high clearance. I'll strap the GoPro to the front of this car and we'll get out of these flies. Oh my gosh, guys, you should see this water. Before I show you, just a little bit of advice if you were going to stay here. I would not bother with site 1 or site 2. It's actually ages away from the beach. I'm not even sure why they're campgrounds because you'd have to walk quite a fair while to get to this point. Number 3 and number 4 are right on the water. Have a look at it. As nice as it would have been camping over there, when I went online it did say that they were unavailable, so I found myself a lovely spot over here. There is the cruiser, our own private little path. How lovely. It feels weird cooking dinner when the sun is still up in the sky. I'm gonna make some spaghetti. I might even make a big batch just so I can have some leftovers for the next few days. Dinner was very yummy. I've washed up and set up the bed. I am going to have a shower, and then the next time I'll see you will be in Coffin Bay, because that's where I'll be heading next. What better way to start off my first day in this town by jumping on board a fishing charter? I was thinking of hiring my own tinny and heading out, but I obviously don't know this area very well, and I have no marks, so I thought this would be the best option to fill up my fridge and fill up my freezer, because it is looking very empty. Straight into it with a nanny, which is also known as a red snapper. These guys down south look a lot different to up north. They grow to around 50 centimetres, but can grow up to 70 centimetres. Nicer one. Yay! Two fish. Double. Jeez, this feels big. Jeez. Oh, damn it. Oh no. Spilling. Guys, I have 16 nanny fillets in my fridge and freezer. That is absolutely wild. That was such a fun morning. I'm so glad that I did that. I've finished filleting the fish. I freshened up and had a very good shower. And now we're going to make our way into Coffin Bay National Park. So I've just put up at a beach that's just before the entrance. So I'll get the drone up here and I'll give you guys a look at these surroundings. But I need to speak my mind. This is such a beautiful drive. There's so much sand on this national park. There's a heap of sand dunes over there too. And the water is so blue, but the wind has absolutely picked up tenfold. I'm so glad that it wasn't this windy this morning. We had a 2-meter swell, but it definitely wasn't as choppy as what I'm looking at. It's about 3 o'clock at the moment, so we'll find camp a little bit later. There's a spot that I'm thinking, I think we get to do a bit of forward driving. But before we do that, we'll check out a few different locations, lookouts, and beaches. So let's jump out. I'm gonna have to do something about this hair. Oh my gosh. Now, let's find this 13-kilometre full drive track and get to camp. There is a campground that's accessible to two-wheel drive just before this track starts, but as you guys know by now, I'd way rather amp up the adventure and find somewhere more remote, which usually means a campground completely to myself. Time to put these tyres down, so I'm going to put them down to about 15. All 4 tyres are down. I'm going to strap the GoPro to the front of the car and let's get going. I was going to just drive straight through this like I have the other ones, and just as I was about to do it, I was like, you know what, maybe I should just check. And I am so glad that I did. I was like, okay, yeah, this isn't too bad. Guys, this middle section, my Crocs are getting stuck into the bottom of this. It is so soft. I have just been relaxing looking at this view. I've also been on the lookout for sharks and dolphins. There are so many sharks in SA, seen so many today. I will probably start dinner pretty soon. It's about 7:30, even though it feels like the middle of the day. It's been getting light at 5:30 and it's been getting dark after 9 o'clock at night. How good is that? I've got about 5 or 6 fillets that I've put in the fridge, so I'll have that over the next few nights. And all the rest are in little Ziploc bags in my freezer. Yum. With a view. This is absolutely delicious, if I do say so myself. It's like melting in my mouth. Morning guys, I have had a very relaxing morning, just sipping on my coffee, chilling out. I will start packing up camp because we'll head back towards Coffin Bay. So this area is the seafood capital of Australia, and Coffin Bay is extremely known for oysters. So I'll give you guys a look at some of the oyster farms. Oh my gosh, this guy's coming very close. Very, very friendly. Camp is all packed up, so let's hit the road. I probably won't film too much just because you already saw everything on the way in. So I'll probably see you at the other end when I got to pump the tires up. me, I love seafood, but I haven't had oysters in a very long time, and I actually thought I didn't really like them. So I thought, you know what, I'm in Coffin Bay, let's give these another go, and I'm so glad I did, because I can confirm that I do like oysters. I didn't try them completely natural, but I feel like I still tried them and I like them, so I like them how I had it. We're gonna keep on driving further up the west coast now, so I'll see you at the next location. Near Shinka Beach at the moment. The beach is actually just over there, but when I pulled up last night, I drove past this little like sandy enclosed area to myself, and I thought, you know what, that's the spot. Had a lovely sleep and I'm ready for a day of adventuring, so I better start packing up camp, and I'll give you guys a little look at these surroundings. Alrighty, we are packed up and ready for the day. Let's head straight across to the beach. Nearly 2/3 of South Australia is outback. The state slogan is where the outback meets the sea, and I feel like this region and these shots give a pretty good visual of exactly that. Guys, no way. The first thing I see when I pull up here is dolphins. What a beautiful beach. heading north up this west coast and we'll see what other beautiful locations we can find. We have just pulled up at a town called Venus Bay and there's this walk that I'm going to do around this beach just to stretch out the legs, and it is very nice already. As I was driving into the town, I drove past the pier and it looks like the perfect mix to catch a whiting. There's open sandbed next to seaweed, so I think it would be very rude not to have a flick there before we go. But first off, let's check out this beach. I was reading some comments last night and I guess I haven't addressed this for a while, so if you were new here you probably are wondering, but we, as I say we or us in my videos, it means me and you. I've just said it like that since I first started, so it feels like that you guys are traveling with me and coming along for the journey with me, and I just kept saying it. So I am traveling by myself and we means me and you watching. Oh my gosh guys, yay! My very first whiting. Yay! This is absolutely not a good filleting knife, but it's only a small fish. It should do the job. But guys, I'm a little bit scared. Oh my gosh. They're huge and there's so many. I cannot seem to find my filleting knife anywhere, so that sort of did the job. I did just go into a local store and get some seasoning, so we'll fry that up at camp a little bit later. I was going to keep fishing for more, but I just don't need to. I just really wanted to keep the one because I've only ever tried whiting out of a frozen packet, and I do have a heap of fish in my freezer from the fishing charter I went on the other day. Got a heap of nannies, so I'm stoked with the one. We will start driving towards camp. I've actually booked a caravan park, which is something I really don't usually do, but every now and then I obviously need to wash my hair and it takes a lot of water. I need to fill up my water tanks and I like to do a load of washing. I may as well do it there as well. So that is what I'm going to do later tonight. So let's get going. We have arrived at Streaky Bay, and I did just pull into the caravan park, and honestly half of South Australia is staying there right now. It is packed. So I went for a drive to try and find somewhere quiet for us to cook some dinner, because there's absolutely no way that I'm talking in front of anyone, let alone that many people. So I've gone for a drive and we've found this very beautiful spot here, and I keep seeing something pop up in the water. Initially I thought it was a bird, but it's going back under. So I'm gonna get the drone up and let's investigate. When I was in Kangaroo Island, what I thought was seals, you guys said that were sea lions. So I'm not really sure what that is. Is that a seal or a sea lion? Either way, I'm so stoked we saw that. So that worked out really well. Let's start cooking some dinner. We'll cook up this fish. I've just put some oil on, and now I'm just seasoning the fish in this mix. What a view. Yum! Ooh. Fresh whiting taste test. Oh my gosh. I was thinking of actually turning this into a burger, but this tastes so good. I think it would actually disrespect the fish. So I think I'm just gonna keep eating it like this. The dishes are all done, and I reckon we better go have a look at that sunset. We've probably got about an hour till it goes down, but I'll just go chill over there. Because we're on the west coast, I thought that we'd get it right at camp. But this little section here is like a little inlet, so we got to drive to the back beach. How beautiful was that? I am going to make my way back to the caravan park and sort my life out. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. what a cool spot. I have just arrived at Palubi Beach, and there's a few of these little, I guess, beach hut shelter. It probably wouldn't provide much shelter, to be completely honest, but there's a few of them around, and there's camping on the beach here as well. So if you did want to camp somewhere around Streaky Bay, I would recommend this spot. It's a really beautiful beach. We'll go and have a look at the water, and then we'll keep on driving just a little bit further north, and we're almost at the end of the Air Peninsula, which is sad. And that will now wrap up at the end of this episode. Thank you so much if you've even made it to this point. It was a very long one, but thank you so much for watching. I know this could be a big call, but the Air Peninsula is by far my favorite region in South Australia. I've absolutely loved my time here, especially this time around incorporating some more fishing as well. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you again for being here, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one.